The short answer is I hopped on a Chinese bus. You know what I'm saying? And that's a bus we got in Norfolk. It pretty much take us up and down I-95. You know what I mean? And get us here for like $40. You know what I'm saying? I packed all my shit up. But the long answer is pretty much like I had met my manager, while he was in school. They was rapping and they was going to school and shit. And I used to go there, kick it with them, then go to the block and fuck with my niggas. And I was always just back and forth. And eventually we just built a relationship. So they had moved to New York. They moved to Harlem and shit, and they was doing their thing, and I was like, damn, these niggas really moved. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, and at the time, shit, I'm just trying to survive and just doing what I gotta do to, you know what I'm saying, make sure I eat and shit. And I'm still trying to do the rap shit, but I'm looking like, damn, like, I gotta do something. But at the same time, I'm not even thinking of leaving, you know what I'm saying, Virginia. You know what I'm saying? I'm just on some shit like, it's gonna happen. I don't know how, but it's gonna happen. And he called me one day. I had dropped the song Pray. And he had called me after he heard it and shit. And I was like drunk downtown, you know what I'm saying, by myself, just dolo, just kicking it for real. And bro called me. I answered, like, yeah, man, da-da-da-da. What's up with the music? Like, what you doing? I'm like, shit, you know, figuring it out. You know what I mean? You know how that go. And he just rambling, you know what I'm saying? Bro get to rambling and shit. And he like, I'm like, you want to manage me or something, nigga? Like, you keep asking me all these questions. And he like, look, bro, I got this plan. Da-da-da-da. I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to do that. I'm like, shit, word. When I was young, like I said, man, when I was young, you know what I mean? Like, close family, friends and shit. I call them my cousins and mine, you know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? They grew up with the Clipse, and they used to always talk about it and shit. And I just remember when I was young, and it's a blur because I was so young, but you know what I mean, Malice coming to the house, and it was crazy, you know what I'm saying, because at the time, my peoples and Malice was like best friends or some shit, like it was cool, and like it's just crazy, like years later that a nigga, like, I put out my first freestyle on Twitter, and that's when we used to fucking flood everybody. Like, you sending your shit to Oprah on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, this, that, and the third. Like, listen to my song. I put out my first freestyle. My niggas sending it to everybody, and they send it to Malice, and he listened to it. And he don't know who the fuck I am. He obviously don't remember, of course don't remember me and shit. But, you know what I'm saying? For him to quote my lyric and send it back to a nigga, like, quote it back to me, when you put your first song out, like my first full song, it's crazy. I went back to high school like, yeah, nigga, y'all see it. Like, I'm the one. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Everybody going crazy about this shit, and it was just like a dope moment. And then 10 years later, Push ended up motherfucking doing the same shit pretty much, hearing about me and fucking with me and kind of like, you know what I mean, putting his stamp on it like, nah, dude, nice, you know what I'm saying? Fuck with him. It's, you know what I mean? It's kind of wild. So like, Push picked me up, and bro pulled up on me. I told him I was in Norfolk one time. Yeah, pulled up on me. Shit, nigga had the 2021 Maybach in 2020, damn near. You feel what I'm saying? Pulled up on me. We drove around, listened to the project, and we just chopping it up. And I bring it up to him, and he's just like, yeah, I know. Word, I know this, that, and the third, and da-da-da. I'm like, yeah, that's crazy. Well, shit, we had put out TikTok last year. Was it last year at this point? Like 2 years ago at this point. 2020, yeah, it's crazy. So we had put out TikTok, and it picked up a lot of steam because the video was fucking nuts. You know what I mean? A shot that shit, and we ended up like getting like a little distribution situation and all this kind of shit off that joint. And as we continue to do our shit, eventually Push caught wind of it because he was starting Airwave Music Group, and he was opening the pipeline. Like I told you before, we ain't have the direct connection to rappers and resources and shit. So bro was like, shit, he gonna be the one to open it up for niggas. So he started the Airwave Music Group shit, and he caught wind of me because niggas was talking about me and shit and telling him about me. And they ended up reaching out to us, and we had different conversations and just, you know what I mean, just building a relationship about, and he giving us advice and like, you know what I mean, trying to put niggas in a good situation with them. But we had the distribution situation, so later on, like, we just continued to build a relationship. And, you know, to the point where I even felt like a little bit comfortable enough to send him a song. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I won't press to do a song with him. I was just good to be able to connect with the nigga. You feel what I'm saying? And learn from him and just, you know what I'm saying? But, and I'm honestly just good with that. But I had the record, and when I hear it in my head, I hear it in my head. So I mean, what you want me to do? I sent him the shit when I was in LA recording, and then, you know what I mean, bro hit me back and was like, you know what I'm saying, send it through, send it. He like, yeah, done. He said, this is a good one. You know what I mean? And he fucked with it. And I was like, say less. And bro sent the fucking verse back later, and shit, now we got the record out. You know what I'm saying? And it's up. It's not luck. Luck is like if you keep with your eyes closed. You know what I'm saying? That's not what we doing. That's not what this is. This is real work. Like, it's literally the chosen ones choosing themselves. Mm-hmm. We chose ourselves. We put in the work. We do our motherfucking thing, and you get results. Yeah. Like you said, Matt, 1 + 1, it has to be a 2. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just gonna be a blank. It ain't just gonna be air. Shit has to get done. Caleb be like, the math ain't mathing. You know what I'm saying? Nah, this shit is, though. 2 + 2 is equaling 4 at this point. You know what I'm saying? Shit is making sense, because niggas is putting in the work. I don't never let nobody motherfucker tell me shit luck. I slap a nigga, they tell me some shit luck. Luck? That's it's a lot of things I'm gonna equal you saying luck to. I ain't even gonna say everything, but I feel like you disrespecting me. Like, you disrespecting the work niggas put in. Everybody in this room put in work to get to where they at. You feel what I'm saying? If anybody ever try to say like some shit you did was luck, that's just because they don't understand themselves. They don't even understand the power they got. You telling me it's luck, nigga. You don't even understand the power, the God that niggas got. You know what I'm saying? Like, the way we move, the way everybody has the opportunity to move, when they tap into themselves and they understand how this shit move, man, niggas ain't telling me shit. We putting in work. We putting in the work for it. You know what I'm saying? Can't tell me shit, luck. Shit, I don't see no finish line. I don't see no finish line. I think niggas need to stop focusing on the finish line, to be honest. Just run the fucking race. Run the marathon, like Nip would say. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas be focused on the wrong shit. You so worried about, oh, whew, man, we finished. You know what I'm saying? Like, finally getting past the finish line. It's like, nah, nigga, just fall in love with the process of the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? And when you ready to just jump out that motherfucker, you can just jump out. But in this shit, ain't no motherfucking finish line. You can do this shit however long you want to. We seeing it now. Hip-hop is so young. Rap is so young that before you would have never thought, you know what I'm saying, Hov would still be rapping and shit. Push having his fucking 3rd run. You know what I'm saying? Being in the game over 20 years. Like, you know what I mean? Like, shit, Griselda, all these niggas, like, people would have counted out 2 Chainz. They still doing their motherfucking thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got a long way to go in this game. I got a lot of shit to motherfucking learn. A lot of shit to fucking put in. A whole lot of fucking Grammys and shit we can motherfucking bring in. This shit ain't never over. You feel what I'm saying? So,
there's always new heights.
Yeah, always. You feel me? So, you know what I mean? It's up. You know what I mean? Ain't no finish line. Not for us. We just keep running. I don't even know. I don't even think I would tell myself nothing, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you got to experience it however the fuck you experience it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like everything that I experience is a reason why I am who I am. I wouldn't want no shortcuts. Advice is cool, but you can give me advice. I'm going to do what the fuck I'm going to do. Keep it a stack with you. Like, I'm going to do what the fuck I'm going to do. And whether we agree or don't agree in the moment, you know what I'm saying? I gotta figure it out. That's just how my whole life been. You know what I'm saying? Since I was a baby. Like, that's just how my life's been. I gotta figure it out. And once I do, it's up. But till then, I might butt my head a couple times, but it is what it is. So I don't even think I would tell myself nothing. I would just tell myself, nigga, figure it out. It's on you. That's just the tough love shit I'm used to.